How's it going, guys? I'm Matt Thorpe. I'm the host of the Southern Wesleyan University Coaches Show. Today we have Greg Field, the head coach of the men and women's track team. How's it going, Coach?
Good. How you doing, Matt?
Doing well. Glad to have you here. So we're about halfway through the outdoor season. How do you feel about the season? How's the team feel about it so far?
Well, the biggest thing is we're healthy. In our sport, any sport, I guess it's important, but right now we're really healthy. Seem to be gaining momentum at the most important part of the season.
Okay. So recently, just in the month of March, there were a bunch of different records set on the men's side. Demetric Ray set the 400, Thomas Williams with the 800, Leonard Holmes the 110 hurdles. The 4x4 was set by Shanquez Caldwell, Janai Maxwell, Thomas Williams, and Demetric Ray. And Jake Wicks set the hammer throw record. All school records set in the month of March. What are the guys doing to be able to make those strides?
We really made some big gains on the men's program with what we brought in with the quality right there that you see. So we're pretty excited about that they're starting to catch up where the girls are at, and we're excited. And actually, Shanquez actually broke the record in the 400 meters as well. It's just Demetric beat him. So we look pretty good.
Yeah, and most of those guys are freshmen or sophomores, if I'm looking at it correctly.
Yes, all freshmen and sophomores.
So that's exciting, you know, it shows the potential of the program, you know, in 2 years when they're seniors to see what they could do.
Yeah.
So on the female side, recently they weren't setting records, as many records necessarily, but they've had a decent season.
They've had a really solid season. The women's records are pretty strong right now, so when we break them, it's going to be a real big deal.
Okay.
And the way they've been running and competing at the USF meet, we had a bunch of top 10 finishes at a D1 meet, and they ran well at the Florida Relays, which is a huge stage where I think there was 8 or 9 world leading times in different events.
Wow,
so
that's a big deal. So they may not have the school records necessarily, but they're building up.
Building up, yeah. We always gear towards the conference championship towards the end of April.
Yeah, cool. And during the fall semester, 27 of your athletes were named to Conference Carolina's Presidential Honor Roll, meaning they had a 3.2 GPA or higher. And that's a big deal, 27 of your athletes. How do you, as a coach, invest in that and cultivate that culture, and how does your team keep each other accountable?
Well, we really encourage the academic piece of it, and probably I'm a little lenient with that as far as if they've really got work to do, we let them miss practice. If it becomes a habit, then we don't, but we really want to support them to do the academic piece.
That's neat. So as we head into this final stretch of the season, what are your expectations when it comes to Conference Carolinas and then the national tournament for NCAA and NCCAA?
At the Conference Carolinas, trying to get as many top 3 finishes on the men and women's side as possible, and then see where we end up at the end of it. At the Christian College National Championships, bringing a large group of athletes again to finish in the top 3 in events, and then hopefully this year having 3 or 4 kids that we hit the NCAA marks last year and just missed it by 1 spot in a couple of events. So hopefully this year we break that and get into advance.
Sweet. Well, we're excited to watch you guys compete. I know we get to host Conference Carolinas tournament at the end of April, so that's exciting. So we'll look forward to watching you guys compete.
Great. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to join us next time on the Southern Wesleyan University Coaches Show.